Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Balls Spike soft tip darts. We're going to take a look at the barrels, have a little look at the way they are made, and we're going to do a little barrel weight test as well, which is something I'll talk about later in the video. And then we'll have a few throws at the board, see what they're like to throw, and then I'll do a quick summary afterwards. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the vid. Okay, so a quick look at the packaging on these ones. Really nice and neat actually, really nice little streamlined case, to be fair. These are the Balls soft tip Spike 90% tungsten. It states that there is 90% premium tungsten on the front of the box there. You've got the Balls logo at the bottom, and it also says the darts in the air. So these are the 18 gram version and soft tip. Okay, just going to flip it over and have a look at the back of the box. And obviously on the back of the box it does say, again, say Spike 90% by Balls. They've been powered by the Balls lab, so obviously a lot of work's gone into these because they are a really strange looking dart. Also a little safety disclaimer on the back there: darts is a sport for adults. Children should not be allowed to play darts without being supervised by an adult. That's really good advice actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out of the casing now and we'll have a look inside the box. Okay, so looking in the box, we've got a really nice, neat, clear plastic box that houses the darts. And within that, obviously, you've got 3 barrels. The other 2 are taken out for the moment, and 3 flights at the top here, which are actually quite a cool little design. They're the Spike design from Balls, and they've just printed that onto the flight in full in green there. So something else I wanted to point out is the weights of darts. So obviously you're looking at your soft tip darts and you're looking at the 18 grams on the front. Now I heard something that really interested me the other day regarding this, and that was from a gentleman called Per, who is actually the CEO and owner of Super Darts Norway. Now he messaged me telling me about different limitations that you get within soft tip competitions in Europe. So believe it or not, you will actually get disqualified if you play with a soft tip dart that is any more than 22 grams. Now that 22 grams includes the shaft and the tip and the barrel and the flight. So the whole thing cannot weigh any more than 22 grams. So I looked into this, and obviously on the front of the packaging that we have from Balls, it actually states that the dart is approximately 18 grams. So I thought, well, I'll tell you what, I'll get a set of scales. So I did. So I've got a set of scales here. And what I'll do is I'll just set these to 0. Make sure you can see the number, which you can there. I'm just going to pop one of the barrels on there. The barrel actually comes in at 17 grams. So basically what that means is the actual number on the box, in my honest opinion, is the actual weight of the entire dart. So that's including the tip, the stem and the flight. The actual barrel weight itself is 17 grams. So what I'm going to do in future is I'm going to always put this in my segments. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a barrel weight. So we're going to weigh the barrels just to see how much the barrels weigh, and then obviously that will be, hopefully, match up with the combined weight on the front of the box. Okay, let's look at the barrels. So here are the barrels here. Obviously, nice slim design. You've got the Balls logo situated at the top here. I think that they are probably one of the grippiest darts I've ever held in my life, up to the point where I can't physically move my hand down the barrel. I'm pushing hard and it just doesn't move. I've had a little throw with them, and in my honest opinion, I do find it very difficult to get a consistent grip. So my grip changes with every time I throw the dart. There's no common medium to it. It's very hard to get your finger situated in a consistent place upon the dart. So I found it very hard to group the dart well. The grip level, I would say definitely 5+. So if you look closer at the dart, you can see that it is completely grooved right the way down. All the way down the dart there. So you've got some really deeply cut grooves that form this sort of what my other half describe it as, sort of a dragon scale look, sort of a Game of Thrones dart, so to speak. But yeah, again, you've got your 2BA for your stems and 2BA for your tips again. So yeah, it's the same as a standard sort of soft tip setup really, but these are extremely grippy. What I'll do now is I'll put them together and we'll go and have a quick throw. Okay, so we're going to make a few throws of the Bulls spike darts. I've set it up on counter so you can see the scores as they're going in. As I said before, I find it quite difficult to get a consistent hold on the dart because of the way the barrel is designed. It's a little bit too groove-like for me. I like more of a smooth barrel. So yeah, my grouping isn't very good at all, to be fair. They are extremely grippy though. These darts actually come with the micro tips, which I actually find quite nice to play with, because they're a lot more responsive in the board and there's less flex. But yeah, these are definitely not the barrel for me, but for other people they may find, depending on your grip, it might be slightly better for them. So I'll have 3 more and we'll, there we go. So yeah, all in all, these are a really nice dart for grip, but I find them a little bit too difficult to hold. They're not for my game, but all in all, a really attractive, good looking dart, very different, and yeah, just a nice break from the norm. So 3 more and then that'll be it. Okay, so just to summarise, I like the dart, I like the difference in the design. I think they're really great for the grip. I feel that I would find them easier to throw if the actual the grooves went all the way around, so I could find sort of a decent finger hold to grip on consistently around the entire dart. Because it doesn't have that, I do find them very difficult to throw. For somebody that can get on with that sort of grip, they are really eye-catching dart to buy. They're very different. And I've never held or seen anything like them before. But for me, they're not for me. They may be for other people, but as I've said many times before, darts are a personal preference. The darts I reviewed today, they are available from A180.co.uk. Go along and see those guys. If you use the voucher code at the till for STCUK, you will get a small discount off of any purchase you make from A180. The guys are being really supportive of the channel and we thank them for that. So yeah, go across and see those guys and get anything you need for your soft tips. So tips, shafts, darts, they've got everything there, and they're still delivering and still working tirelessly through these really tough times that we're going through at the moment, and they're doing a really good job. Carl there, and there's one guy working in the warehouse, and how they're still managing to get people the bits and pieces they need to entertain themselves at home with their dartboards, and be it a Nexus board, or if you're playing online steel tip, you're still going to need flights, you're still going to need stems. So yeah, hit these guys up. They are really doing their best to stay open and keep everybody with their supplies throughout this hard time. Next review coming up after this one will be the Mission Force soft tip darts, and then we've got some really special ones coming in from Norway, from superdarts.no, and they're going to be really interesting to see because they are very different. They're not really spoken about enough, I don't think. The darts that they're producing there are actually they're beautiful, and I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on a couple of them. So stay tuned, like, share and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.